Everyone, I am here with your weekly Tarotscope for the week of January 11th to the January 8th to the 14th. I apologize, it is a day late. I had a busy weekend with lots of readings, which I do really appreciate. But yeah, today I'm back doing videos. So anyway, if you want your own reading, you can click on the link below to my Etsy shop and purchase your own reading. But if you are just following the Tarotscope for the week, remember your sun sign, which I assume you know, and if you have your moon sign and your rising sign, you can follow that as well. So let's get started. We are using the Revelations Tarot, and then I'll pull an oracle card from the Shadows and Light Oracle. I am pulling daily draws as well on my Instagram, so if you want to go follow me there, you can to see the daily draw. So today let's start with Aries. So Aries, we have Four of Swords. Aries, this is a week to rest. I know that can be difficult because I know you guys want to go and get things done, but this is not the week for that. This is the week to rest and to relax. It's a week where you're just going to be feeling like you don't have a lot of energy, and if you push and push and push, you might make yourself a little bit ill. So it's saying rest, relax. This is not a time to get things done. For Taurus, we have the Nine of Cups. It's going to be a really good week for you, Taurus. There's some interesting things going on astrologically, especially at the beginning of the week, in some signs that are fairly compatible with yours, and therefore it is going to be a time where wishes come true, where certain good news comes your way, where you feel like things are definitely more abundant than they were before. So yeah, so it's a good week for Tauruses. Also emotionally as well, like in particular when it comes to romance or to any kind of relationships, this is a really good week. Some good news in those areas. For Gemini, we have the Eight of Wands. It's going to be a busy week for you, a week of go. It's going to be a week where there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of running around, a lot of errands to do. There's going to be a lot of communication. There might be travel involved. It's going to be a busy week, but it's going to be one that's very productive, and you're not going to feel worn out by all this busyness. You're actually going to feel energized by it. For Cancer, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. So Cancer, this is a week where you may be letting your fears get the better of you, or negative thoughts get the better of you. Anxiety, depression, if you have any issues with those might come up. But it's telling us when it's reversed that we're making something bigger than what it is, and that we're actually worrying, without really a reason, or we might be worrying more than we need to. So it's saying that you might need to take a step back or talk to somebody in order to gain a better perspective on things. For Leo, we have Queen of Swords. So Leo, this is a week where you're making some decisions, some very clear-cut decisions, and you are standing up for yourself. You may make decisions that other people don't like. You may make decisions that may disappoint others, but you're setting some boundaries for yourself in order to protect yourself, but also just standing up for yourself and saying what you want. Virgo, we have the Ten of Swords. This is going to be a week, Virgo, of beginnings and endings, and this also follows with what's going on astrologically in a couple of signs this week that are compatible with yours. And it's saying that this is a week where things that are meant to die are going to die, and new beginnings are going to crop up as well. So it's a pretty pivotal month or a week for you, Virgo. Watch for the beginnings and endings, because they're going to tell you kind of what's going to be going on for the year of 2018. For Libra, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Libra is going to be an easygoing week for you, and one where you feel like you are in control of things. So especially if you've set any goals in the new year for, taking charge of your health, if you've set any goals financially or business-wise, you're really going to be feeling on top of things during this week, and that you're gaining control over them. You're definitely feeling very good physically. You should be feeling quite good, especially if you haven't been feeling good for a while. That's going to improve, and monetarily things are improving as well. For Scorpio, we have the Queen of Cups. Look at all these queens coming out. Queen of Cups. You're going to be feeling very intuitive this week, opening up your emotions, feeling very passionate, definitely very romantic. It's all about the relationships this week. It's all about opening up. It's all about your intuition and being inspired this week. For Sagittarius, we have the Moon. This is going to be a week of some uncertainty for you, Sagittarius. It's a week where you're not really sure what's going on. It's a week where you're not sure if everyone's being honest with you. It says to really trust your gut and to listen to your dreams. And this is not a time to make decisions because you don't have all the information. So it's saying you really have to kind of go with your gut. Things will get clearer next week when the new moon comes. But right now, as we're in the waning moon, things are not going to be clear for you. For Capricorn, we have the Seven of Cups. Capricorn, there's a lot of possibilities open to you this week, especially with there's some major planets moving through Capricorn, and it is a time where you really have to decide what it is that you want and take action. The problem is you have a lot of opportunities open to you this week, so you're not really sure which one is the one that you want. Aquarius, we have the Five of Swords. So Aquarius, this is a week where you might have to swallow your pride sometimes and admit you were wrong about something, or you might have to walk away from something even if you've put a lot of energy to it because it's becoming more negative than positive. This is a week where you might have to say, you know what, I'm done with this and I just can't do this anymore. Sometimes in order to protect ourselves, we just need to walk away from things. And Pisces, Three of Wands. Pisces, this is a week where you get acknowledged for the hard work that you've done. You get a pat on the back. You're not all the way to your goal yet, but people are acknowledging that you're working really hard. You might also get help as well, a promotion, people helping you with the goals that you're working towards, especially with creative projects. So that's why I'm seeing this week. It's kind of a week of the energy shifting. There's a lot of change going on for a lot of the different signs. Okay, so I had got this card as well for this morning. If you follow me on Instagram, it's Strangely Lonely, holding on way too tight, it says. And I think that right now energy is shifting. We've had, you know, Saturn move into Capricorn. We've had Jupiter in the past couple months move into Scorpio. And we have a cluster of planets going into, that are all kind of joining up in Capricorn, and they're sextiling, which is a harmonious configuration with Mars and Jupiter as well. So the planets are doing kind of a dance, and Venus is going to be going to a critical point it's the start of an 8-year cycle. I'll go into it in my astrology video, but it's a time when the energies are shifting, and that's why we can't hold on too tight to things. Things are changing, and they're going to be changing for the next little while. So we can't really hold too rigidly to some of the ideas that we have, some of the habits that we have, maybe some of the relationships that we have, or some of the things that we're doing, projects, that kind of things, because things are changing up. So we have to be flexible no matter what sign we're in right now. Don't hold on too tight to things, especially if they're not things that work. Let them go. So that's what I'm seeing for this week. If you have any questions at all, put in the comments below, like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.